So I was recently on a coaching call where an interesting question came up. And the question was, how do I know whether or not to keep powerfully moving forward or to compassionately slow down? And I think right now there are many people who may feel some of that for themselves. I know personally I've been in the same spot, recently with all these different things that are occurring in our beautiful world at this time. And one question that we can really ask ourselves to gain clarity on what may serve us the most is this: what would love do? That sound pretty simple? What would love do? And the reason why that is a great question to ask ourselves is because it really does internalize on an individual level what is it that we could do in the present moment that is really going to help us create what it is that we truly desire to create. Also, there is no such thing as this separation between powerfully moving forward and compassionately slowing down. What if those two could actually be fused together? And what if the aspect of creating separation around those is what could be creating the resistance in the first place? There's a lot of rules of thumb or school of thought that you see out there, where you see some people who are saying, to push forward, to show up, to lean into your edge. And then on the other side, there can be this more gentle, compassionate, slowing down, being very present with yourself. And what if both of those are just totally fine depending on where one is at? And if that's the case, then again, it comes down to, on an individual level, right now in this moment, what would love do? Maybe love would say, you know what, right now, I really need to slow down. I really need to just create some space for nothingness. I think that would serve me the most. However, on the opposite side, what if love is expressing and coming through and saying, you know what, I've really created a tremendous amount of ideas. I've created a tremendous amount of inner peace and just calm through some of this nothingness, or through some of this state of being in which I'm tapping into right now. And I would love to take some actions to put some of these ideas and some of these aspects on ways I can serve forward. So there is no right or wrong answer. It's really an individual answer. And going back to, what if we could powerfully move forward while at the same time intentionally slow down? What if that was our reality? Doing more in a less amount of time, creating more from more of a state of ease and calm. And even though there are certain pieces around us, we're all tapping into different energies at different times. We all see certain people who we may look at and say, man, that's awesome what they're creating. And we may look at somebody else and say, that's awesome what they're creating too. And within that, what if we internalize and just look back at ourselves and say, okay, right now, in this moment, I am choosing love, and love is expressing itself through me to just relax, to just be present, to just be instead of do. And on the opposite side, what if love is saying, okay, you got this. It's time to put this into form. It's time to bring some acts into this that can continue to serve and continue to help other people, however that may look. So I invite you to internalize that question, to look into yourself at this moment. The same way I'm personally doing each and every day, waking up, kind of what would I love to do? What would serve most powerfully at this time? And if you feel that you're in a place where you desire support, accountability, and an opportunity to, from a place of non-judgment, love yourself along the way while you're creating powerfully what it is that you truly desire, at the same time, while you're compassionately being kind and gentle and loving to yourself, then send me a message. Let's talk. Peace.